Where am I at? I'm not even ready yet.
And we are live. Hello,
Hello.
everyone.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming today. Well, what are we doing, Slippy?
They let you back from Coventry, Matt. Yes, they did, Tony. They let me back. Just before we get started, I just want to say big thanks to Easy C for the donation earlier on. I really appreciate that. Can't make it today. We'll watch the replay. I want to share my new Trapper collection with you guys next time. Don't know if I want to see the Trapper collection, to be honest. What about you, John?
I'll take a look at it. Easy C, thank you, sir, for the donation. Yeah, so what can I say about Easy C? Longtime friend. Glad he's coming in. Hopefully he'll win this trivia. He likes trivia, I think, so he's here for the trivia.
Everyone loves trivia. What's
yeah,
not to like?
Who doesn't like trivia, right? Some of these are going to be kind of hard, though. I'm going to tell you. These are not all. Some of them are easy. Some of them are hard. So they're going to be
some
a mixed
joke
bag.
questions, which are funny. Other ones are really difficult, which we didn't know the answers of.
We had to look up some of them. So yeah, it's not.
Yeah, some good stuff going on. So as you know, it's a trivia. It's my 1500 sub, so that does mean there'll be a prize for the winner. There is a prize for the UK, and then there'll be also a prize for the US. So the highest score of both areas will win a prize. Have you got your prize there, John, to hand?
I don't have it here in front of me. I will have to grab it.
Okay, that's fine. I'll show my prize to start with. So I'll be giving away this. It's a white Victorinox camper. Has the 3-layer design. You get the large spear blade everyone loves, and this one has the saw blade. Brand new, just taken out of the package to show you, never been used. Standard front layer tools. Excellent sort of all-day EDC knife, especially if you're going away camping, things like that. Great addition to anyone's collection. That is for the US and Europe. I'll open it too. And then for the US, there is the new Rough Rider Desert Fox Copperhead. Is that correct?
Yes. I don't have it in front of me,
stuff.
so I'm going to have to at some
That's
point.
Okay. We can pick up and get it later. It's not a problem.
Yeah, but it's a Desert Fox Copperhead.
So we have 14 in here already, which is excellent. We'll give it a couple of minutes, let a few more come in, and then we'll start. It's a very unique way to this sort of questionnaire. It's not going to be the use of the chat box. It'll probably be easier for you guys if you get a pen and paper and write down your answers, because I've created a form to fill in at the end, and it ranks all the scores, so it saves us messing up, basically. You can do it as you go along if you wish, but you're going to be going back and forth to the live, so I probably would wait till the end. So I think pen and paper is probably the best way, John, don't you think?
Yeah, so get a piece of paper, number it from 1 to 40, and write down your answers. And then you're going to go back and use your piece of paper to fill in the form, because if you're trying to go back and forth, you're going to miss the questions, because we're not going to spend a whole lot of time waiting before we go on to the next question. So
because
if you
we've got
don't
loads of different
have
answers coming in,
if you don't have the ability to use pen and paper because you're driving or you're somewhere where you don't have access to that sort of thing, don't fret, because what we'll do is at the end we're going to go back through the questions a second time, very, very briefly. Okay.
Correct.
Just because there's going to be people coming in and they may not have gotten here at the very beginning when we started the questions on the screen. So the form takes care of all of that, because it's got the questions and all your responses that are required. But the reason we have to use
multiple choice. So
yeah, the reason we have to use the form is because it's error free when you submit. I mean, there's no denying what you answered, right?
Yeah. When you submit it, it comes straight over to me, and it tells me who's got what score. Yeah. And then obviously highest score wins. So
yeah, but wait till the end to fill out your forms. And we're going to give you time to do that. And there's a place on the form to put your name in there, and also your email address. Email address and name are required. I mean, so if you don't put that in there, you can't even enter. But that will tell us who and what email address is. Then we can contact you at the end when we determine the winner. Another thing, though, is when you put your name into the form, very important that you put in U.S. or U.K., wherever it is you're from.
Correct.
Those are the two places we're going to ship prizes to. Unfortunately, if you're somewhere outside of those two countries, we're not going to be able to ship you a knife. You're welcome to play, but you could maybe just put on there neither on your form so we know
Or
that.
you could just put if I win playing for so and so,
Yeah,
or at
you
the
could
end
do
you can
that.
just say who you're playing for. That's fine.
Yeah, but you need to put it on the form, not in the chat box.
Yeah. So the first question does say it says name and country. So, but please use your YouTube name because, for example, carving steel. If you put your real name on there, we won't know who it is. As an example. So just to make it easier for us, please use your YouTube names.
And where is the link to the form going to be? Is it in
the link to the form I will put in the chat box now, and I will put it in sort of throughout the live just for people so they can get it if they come in late.
All right.
So feel free to make yourself
All right, I got to
familiar
take
with
care
the
of something
form.
really quick, so I will be right
Sure,
back.
you go for it. So I just put the form in there. If you click it, it will take you away from the live, so maybe you can open it in a separate tab if you're watching it online or if you have it on your PC. I know Randy's probably watching on his PC, so you can do it as we go along. But the best way we sort of thought is to write your answers down, and then at the end, sort of submit it at the end, and we can do it that way. I think there's 20 people in here. If you're all answering different things at each question, there's no way we're going to be able to keep up, and it's going to be confusing for us. And we don't want to sort of ruin it now. So we want to make sure we give the best chance for those who are playing along. But we'll just wait for John to get back, and then we'll sort of kick it off. But yeah, those of you who are aware, went to Sharp Show yesterday, met up with Paddy, Judd, Mikey, load of great people, a couple of subscribers there as well. It's an absolutely fantastic day. I've never seen so many knives. I had to limit myself to how many I bought. I could have bought so much more. What I will say is Mikey went to the show with no case knives and left with 3, and he bought 9 knives in total, so he had a good time yesterday. Tim, how's it going? James, welcome. Hope you're all having a great day today. It's actually sunny here in the UK for once, very rare. You all good, John?
Yeah, I just wanted to grab. I don't have the box yet for it, but it's.
Mm-hmm.
But here is the knife that will be given away from the U.S. perspective. So we got a winner of a copperhead, and what did you decide to give away?
It is the Victorinox Camper.
Oh, the Victorinox camper in white. Okay. Yeah, and there'll be some other little goodies that I'll probably throw in there with this.
Yeah, there's like sort of other goodies that I don't want to sort of give away. There's a couple of bits and pieces in there. So it's quite a milestone for me. It's 1,500, so I'm very happy and grateful to anyone that sort of subscribes and watches my stuff. Mike Curtis just signed up to the Slip Joint Sanitarium. Welcome, Mike. You are now an inmate. Thank you very much.
An inmate. All right. It's in a padded room somewhere.
Padded room in a white jacket. What more could you want?
A strict jacket.
Okay, so everyone in the chat, do you understand what we're doing? Make note of your answers and sort of fill out at the end, or you can do it side by side if you have the ability to. I will put that link in again for the form. It'll take you to like a Google Doc. Make sure you enter your name, your YouTube name, and your country of residence, just so it makes it a bit easier for everyone to sort of mess around towards the end.
So let me just say this too. Like, you're welcome to put in whatever answer you want in the chat box, but it won't be counted for anything. So just understand that anything you're putting in the chat box is not going to in any way help you answer the question. You have to use the form. Again, we're doing that for our simplicity's sake, so we can count the correct answers and have all the data that we need to make it possible for us to do the contest.
Yeah, it makes it more fair for you guys because there's less chance of me messing it up, trying to go back in the chat box and tallying it up, and I haven't got to tally up. There's 23 people in now. I've got to tally up 23 answers for each question, so it just
Byron's as clear as mud. Okay. What don't you understand? Okay. We're going to have 40 questions. Okay. We're going to take you through each one of them on the slide on the screen. Okay. So to be clear to you is what the question is, and there'll be 4 responses. There'll be A, B, C, and D. All right. So what you want to do is get a pen and pad, write down the answers as we go along. 1 through 40. Write down the correct response, A, B, C, or D. Okay. And then at the end, fill out the form using your already pre-recorded answers on your written piece of paper. Now, if you can't use the written piece of paper, right, we're going to run through the questions again a second time at the end for those that have come in late, or maybe they missed a question because they didn't get to, they had to go step into the kitchen for a minute or whatever. But I know he's joking, but I want everybody to understand, because I don't want anybody to not be able to enter. So, yeah, the form is just absolutely vital for being able to do this. It was the only way we could come up.
Yes, Randy, you have to take a test.
It was the only way. Exactly. It's like a test in school. That's actually where the forms thing came from. Is actually for people that were like online taking tests. So anyway, do that, and you'll be good to go. So are we ready to go with number 1? How far are we in? We're already 11 minutes in. So yeah, here we go. Let's get started with question.
Jess has just turned up. I'll put the form in for Jess, just as a...
Yeah.
Jess, we're doing a sort of a quiz here. Answers will be recorded on the form, A, B, C, and D, questions 1 through 40. Mm-hmm. Might be easy if you make a note of your answers as you go along, and then we'll give you some time at the end to sort of answer it. But we're going to go ahead and get started now with question 1.
Question number 1. Yeah. What is the blade that both Slippy and Thrifty dislike most? Oh, yeah, and we forgot to mention that some of these earlier questions won't be worth as much. They'll go from 1 up to 5 points. We did that so that people that came in late will still have an opportunity to get a lot more points towards the end.
Correct,
so
yeah.
Make sure you stick around, because the more valuable questions are towards the end. They kind of ramp up as we go. Not that they necessarily I wouldn't say they get harder as we go. They're kind of just all over the place in terms of their difficulty, aren't they, Slippy?
Yeah, there is some sort of difficult ones dotted around, but I wouldn't say that the end ones definitely aren't the hardest. Well, some are, some aren't.
Yeah. I mean, some of them I found challenging. I don't know. Maybe y'all won't. But.
Okay, are we ready to move on to number 2?
Yeah,
so number two. How old is my first Swiss Army knife? So how long have I had my first Swiss Army knife for?
Yeah. Some of these are going to be like questions that only followers of the channel will know, but we try to keep those to a minimum in points. That's not something you can Google search. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
but we wanted to reward people.
Find it in the middle.
Yeah, we wanted to reward people for following the channel, so that
Toad's got the right idea. He's obviously enjoying it. B, right. 9 inches.
Right. B, 9 inches. Is that how old your knife is? 9
My
inches?
knife is 9 inches old, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if that was a typo. It was just a joke. Just a joke.
No, my knife could be 14 stones old as well.
All right.
Are we ready for number 3?
Number 3.
How many total views do I have?
Slippy have? Yeah.
Go on, go for it, John.
I don't know. I don't follow your channel. 15.
No one does. Fine.
1,500 subs, right?
Yeah.
Ah, man. I guess I should sub up and make it 1,501.
Jackass.
How did you get to 1,500 so fast, sir?
With the support of this great community, John.
Yeah, it really is.
Stephen, I'm 17, so I am 16.
Yeah. Fewer than Randy's kills. Less than Randy's kills. Man, that's a lot of kills, Randy.
Where is a hell of a lot of kills.
Is he in here?
He's in here. He must be using his brain though to do the questions.
All right. He doesn't.
I think number 4 might be my favorite question. I think it's the one we both enjoy.
It's got the psycho face on the screen.
So, would you like to read this one out, John?
What nickname has Toad? I'm sorry. What nickname has been given to Singing Toad? A. Invisible Toad. B. Sow Belly Moose. C. Tardy Toad. D. Total Jackass. Total Jackass. Which of these four answers is correct?
So Toad, we hope you can get this one right, but we also really hope you pick other ones. Because I think my personal favorite is D.
Does that block the screen if I do that? Oh, I don't have control over that. Oh, yeah. That's because I don't have the. You're not going to highlight comments because it'll block the screen? How much of it does it block? Just curious.
Let's have a look. Will I just bring up this one? Oh, not that much.
How did you put it in the corner?
I think it's just because of the length.
Oh, the new feature. Okay. Yeah, that works really good. Doesn't block anybody. So okay.
Well,
I think
if I leave you with the chat, John, you good with that?
No, I can't move forward.
No, I'll bring up the questions. I just can't type and do the questions and bring up comments.
I can't bring up comments because you haven't given the participation.
I can do that.
What
Number
3
5
blades are on most Stockmans? Number 5. Yeah. Okay, so we got
today.
A, clip pin sheep's foot. B, clip coping sheep's foot. C, spay. Randy's favorite blade and blade configuration. And D, clip sheep's foot and spay.
Make sure you're marking them down. Most Stockmans, not the perfect Stockman. Most.
Yeah. There's too many exceptions to say all.
Number 6.
Who is the current CEO of Buck Knives? A, Tom. B, Hoyt. C, CJ. Or D, Chuck. Did you ever watch any Peanuts movies, or are you even familiar with what that is? I don't know if UK.
When I was very young.
Yeah, well, like Peppermint Patty always used to call Charlie Brown Chuck.
Chucky.
Remember that?
I was real young, like real young.
I know. I'm old. I'm ancient. Oh, God. You don't think I get enough that from my son every day? You were born in the 18th century.
17th.
He says that all the time.
He's not wrong, though, is he?
What, that I was born in the 18th century?
In the 18th century, yeah.
He's 100% wrong.
I wonder where he gets his jackass from.
Oh, gee, I don't know. His mom, I guess.
Number 7, who currently owns Old Timer Knives? We have A, Taylor's. B, American Outdoor Brands. C, SMKW. Or D,
Taylor Swift owns Old Timers.
D, Phil the Rouge Neck.
Phil the Rouge Neck? Man, he's rich. Oh, Phil.
Good old Phil. He knows what's going on.
Phil's pretty good guy.
It's hard to keep a straight face when he comes on, though.
Huh?
It's hard to keep a straight face when he comes on.
Oh, it's 100% when you're on the screen. They're giggling like a little girl.
Number 8. What was the 2019 case bolt pattern? Mike, if you don't get this right, you should leave.
We should say something about the contest that I've just remembered. If we have a tie, because we're going to pick a U.S. winner and a UK winner, right? So whoever's got the most points in the U.S. wins the U.S. knife. Whoever's got the most points in UK wins the UK knife. That's why you got to put your name in with the UK or US so we know where you're from. But aside from that, if everybody were to tie, or let's just say we have a number of people with the same number of points at the end, we will have a traditional pick a number tiebreaker type thing so that we can pick a winner. But we will complete the contest live. There will be no like entries after the fact. So
Yep.
for those that are watching this after this has already been posted and we're done here, you don't need to spam the comments with your trivia question answers because it won't. The contest is already over.
I mean, we'll just like them and go, thanks.
We'll just say thank you.
Okay, so the answers for this we have A, small Congress, B, small swell-centered Jack, C, Texas Jack, or D, Barlow.
Yeah.
Number 9,
You want me to do that one? Here we go.
go for it.
I'll do it in my best Scottish accent.
Oh, God.
I can't even do that. Let's try my fake British accent. What is the weight of a standard book 110? A, 7.5 to 8.1 ounces. B, 7.0 to 7.3 ounces. C, 5.8 to 6.2 ounces. And D, 6.6 ounces to 6.9 ounces.
Very
What
good,
say
John.
you, Matt? What say you?
This was splendid, John.
Was that pretty good?
That's pretty good. Retro
What
stew.
what
Look at
what what accent? What part of the country? What part of the country would that be from?
whatever part is the most special.
All right. I didn't know if maybe it was it's a heifer.
Well,
It's a
Jess has got your back. Jess has said it was a great accent. You did a good job.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Jess.
Oh no! Look at this.
Oh yeah, there you go. Got to do the next one in American accent.
My American accent is terrible.
Let me
What is
see.
the next question?
Well, when you say squirrel, you start getting American.
Squirrel.
Because
Squirrel.
Oh God. Oh man.
I can't do an American accent. It's just too
we
bad.
need like 400 squirrel emojis to pop up right now. It's just so funny.
What year was Rough Rider founded? 1994, 1991, 1995, or 1999?
All right. And a Welsh. I can't do Welsh. I don't know. I don't
No
know
one can
any
do Welsh.
I just do what I can do, and whatever that is it is.
Act like a jackass. Yeah.
Yes, act like a jacket, 100%. There's the squirrels. Thank you, Mike. Now you need some tooth
some
emojis.
tuss. Yeah.
Tooth emojis.
Okay, so that was the final question worth of 1 point. So
Okay.
now we're on question 11. This is where 2-point questions start.
Okay.
So do you want to go for this one, John?
Yeah. What city famous for its steel was given the name Steel City? A, Solingen. B, Texas. Not a city, by the way, if that helps you. C, Hangzhou. I think that's how you pronounce that. And then D, Sheffield. Squirrel is the correct answer. Squirrel is the correct answer.
We should have done some animal questions in here as well. What animal can Slippy not pronounce properly? Is it A, squirrel? B, squirrel?
That's all right. Because you see the word favorite there. We don't even need to know where he's from. He's not from the U.S. That's 100% certain.
I'm from Florida.
Favorite.
Mike again.
Tooth is a Brummie.
Stephen,
accent.
nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Tooth
is a Brummie. All right, what you got next?
Where was Lord Warncliffe raised? So we have A, Worcester, B, Westminster, C, Wortley, or D, Whitecross. And if you know this without Googling it, there's something wrong with you, because we had no idea.
We had to look this one up. Yeah. So how's life in Florida? You picking oranges?
Would you like to see what life is like in Florida?
Probably sunny out, right?
Let's have a little look. So here,
Yeah. Well, it's about like Florida,
no
minus
oranges
minus
or
the orange
beaches.
grove, the beaches with sand.
Oh, Stephen has gone the proper way. I'm winging it. A.
I'm winging it. Hey, there you go. That's what I would probably do.
Yeah, I would just wing this. So we have number 13. Where are case knives made? We have Bradford, Pennsylvania, Utica, New York, Titusville, Pennsylvania, or Batavia, Illinois. Yes, I went to English schools, took forever to get rid of that accent. Yeah, I can imagine. It doesn't take long to get it, but it takes years for it to leave.
All right.
All right, Governor.
Ah, well, see, got the
Someone's already
Googler.
prepared. How did you know? We have a spy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we would expect you to get that one right then, Russell.
That's right.
Number 14. What is the correct spelling of Rough Rider knives?
Yes.
Yeah, and one of those ones you have to be in the know to know the correct answer. Isn't that right, John?
Yeah, I got that directly from the source. That's how I know this. I'm guessing a lot of people will miss this one. All right. All the answers are correct. No, they're not. If you don't know, you don't know. Just guess.
Number 15.
You want me to read this one?
Go for it.
What city in Japan did the Higanakami originate from? That was horrible, by the way. Let me try that again. What city in Japan did the Higanakami originate from? Is it A, Kyoto, B, Miki, C, Osaka, D, Yokohama, or E, Slippy's bunghole?
Ah, no, you've lowered the tone. Cancelled.
I'm still thinking about the Discord post where Warthog had that photo. Did you see that?
No, I did not.
They were doing a search somewhere. I won't say where, but I thought maybe that Judd had gotten lost in there.
God. The final question is a 2,000-word essay. What is the formula of Magnica and why is it not discovered sooner?
Right. That's correct.
Oh, look at this guy again. Another one.
Squirrel.
Yeah,
so what do they call that? The prison pocket? You remember that? Yeah.
The prison pocket.
They were looking in a guy's prison pocket to see if Judd was in there.
He probably was. Okay, so 16. Where were the first marbles knives produced? Ohio, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Connecticut. Oh, look at this. That was what was in the prison pocket, apparently. A squirrel going sideways.
Yeah. I think that's the wrong critter. It's the one with the shorter tail. All right, we're probably gonna have to speed up a little bit because we're getting a little behind. But I don't know.
Go for it.
I don't know. What is it? 17? All right, here we go. What pattern has two identical Skinner blades? A, moose, B, Texas Jack, C, muskrat, or D, half Congress? That's a pretty easy one, guys. If you can't get that one pretty quick, you're probably not a knife lover.
Knife lover?
Mm-hmm. Are
Number
you wearing the
18.
black Forbidden 13 shirt again?
Yep.
Is that the shirt you get whenever you've been a pedophile and they say, no more 13-year-olds? And then they give you the shirt when you complete the, the course to correct your sicko ways.
Moving on. What is the model number of the Old Timer Junior? A, 12OT, B, 108OT,
Oh, I
C,
can't figure out the name of that.
33OT, D, 34OT, or E, John is a jackass?
Yeah. Hey, you got the shirt. I'm not just a normal human being. I got like Kodiak, Alaska on my shirt with a bear on it.
With a bear on it.
Forbidden
Kodiak,
13.
Alaska with a bear on it.
I don't know who's forbidden at 13. Yeah, forbidden. All right,
19.
can you go back? I didn't even get a look at that. 18. I don't know if that was pretty quick. All right, that was a little fast. So 12 OT, 108 OT, 33 OT, 34 OT for the Old Timer Junior. All right, next. What Swiss Army knife is identical to the Huntsman but with a Phillips screwdriver on it instead of the corkscrew? Is it the A, Traveler, B, Fieldmaster, C, Climber, or D, Mountaineer? All right. Now they have to be identical, guys. Every other blade is the same, so don't get confused.
There's just one tool difference. That's
one tool difference. It's like the difference between him and me. I've got the screwdriver, and he's got the corkscrew.
Where are you going with this?
Because you're screwy.
Okay. And here's Mike again.
No, it's because you're posh and you like wine, and
I don't drink.
Oh. Okay. Liar.
Number 20. What year did Victorinox buy Wenger?
What year did they buy your
2005,
Wenger? What year did they
B,
buy your
1999. I'm not telling you. C, 2013. Or D, I can't see because the slide's in the way. Can you read out what D is?
1974.
Thank you.
Still not as old as me. That's because I'm ancient.
1800s.
1837.
Dang, you old.
Broken record. Hear that
Number
every
21.
day.
What is the only Rough Rider Reserve knife to have natural handle materials? We have A, swayback, B, kayak, C, barlow, and D, quillcliff.
Yep. Quillcliff.
The Quilleth of Cliffeth.
It sounds like Lord Baron Warncliffe.
Warncliffe. Baron Warncliffe, how do you do?
I don't know if he was a baron. He was a lord.
Whoever invented these weird names is stupid. Hint, Slippy has one. Yes, I do have one. Correct, Randy. And I really like mine, actually. I just wish the blade shape was a bit different.
All right, next. What handle material was on the first Rough Rider, the TK bolt? Was it A, amber jig bone, B, white smooth bone, C, smooth synthetic, or D, saw cut bone? That's my posh.
I think Tardy Toad's falling behind a little bit by the look of it.
21, no effing clue, huh? Just guess, buddy. Or look it up. What was it? Was it a lookable uppable? I don't even remember what it was. What was 21?
Yeah, it was the natural handle material of a Rough Rider Reserve.
Yes.
23. What is the only series of knives I have a complete set of? A, Marvel's D2. B, Cinnamon Stagbone.
So you got a complete set of 2 marbles.
I have a complete set of 2 marbles, but not of Marvel's D2 knives.
You were just cleaning your D the other day.
Including the D on my marble. Okay, carrying on. C, Queen Sword Cut Bone, or D, none.
I've got a complete set of marbles too.
Show your ProTech automatic collection. Elan, I have 0 automatic knives.
Elon, you're in the wrong place, brother. If you think we got Elon ProTech automatics.
We're budget boys.
Here's my most automatic knife. You ready? This is an assisted trapper. You ready? See how quick that was?
Pretty damn quick.
That's pretty quick.
Number 24. What
Mhm.
brand slogan is "There is a little cowboy in all of us"? Mawmaker, Rough Rider, Arizona Cattle Knives, or Roper?
That's right. Here, another modern.
Bit less automatic though,
Yeah,
right?
that's the most moderns you're going to see on any Slippy and Thrifty show probably ever.
Yeah. My modern collection of knives is pretty much nearly non-existent now. Number 25. What shape of shield is on the latest old-timers? Octagon, pentagon, hexagon, or circle? Yeah, Randy's got an assisted trapper like that. I think his is red, or unless it was red from all the blood.
Might have been.
Maybe it's the same knife. It's just so much blood, it's gone red.
Should I try to confuse the audience?
Go
Or
on.
do you think that would not be fair? It's a tetrahedron, according to Elon.
26. What came included with the Rough Rider Moonshiner series? A ball and an opener, a flask and a barrel,
Mhm.
a boot and playing cards, or miniature still and coin?
Singing Toad asks, how many sides does a circle have?
I mean, does it have any?
Doesn't have any sides. It's a circle. That's what makes it special.
27. Who designs the traditional knives for Rosecraft blades? Savannah Swaggerty, Brian Wilhoit,
Mm-hmm.
Andy Armstrong, or D. Marty Stewart?
Now, the key word there is traditional knives, folks. Traditional knives.
The traditional knives. Traditional knives. That was my John impression. It was very bad.
That's all right. I'm a tough one.
28.
Let me do this one. What does the XX signify on case knives? Tested twice? Double X rated? 20, like the Roman numeral? Or D, extra, extra? What you think that is?
I think it be double X rated.
I like B. I'm going with B.
Look at Toad's comment.
You're going to get your channel revoked, boy.
No more knives for you, Toad.
Get in the corner and put that dunce cap on.
Yeah. No, the cap doesn't say dunce. It says total jackass on it.
Jackass. Oh God, you're so mean to your audience, my friend. Uh,
29. What
so
shield was on the Outdoorsman
I give you
series of Rough
permission
Rider Knives?
to use a flagrant word. You're allowed
What's it going to
one
be?
curse.
Unsorry.
You're allowed one curse. Now I can't promise that YouTube won't kick you out, but I'll allow it. Got to defend yourself in this place, man.
No one is safe here from ridicule.
That's right. All right, go for it.
What shield was on the Outdoorsman series of Rough Rider Knives? Acorn, diamond, rifle, or propeller?
Propeller.
One of them propellers.
That one of them things that goes on an airplane to make it go up in the air.
Up in the air. One of them things on planes. This is the worst live on the internet.
Yeah, it's just horrible. The rewatchability, absolute zero.
Zero.
The contest is already over, and everybody's gonna be like, "I wanted to play." Well, you should have been here. Oh,
what added feature?
You want to plug our lively weekly live show? What time does it start?
The lively week or the weekly live?
Weekly live makes a little more sense.
10:30 a.m. Central, 4:30 p.m. UK. Every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Well, except for the ones where you got to work and then I got to do everything by myself.
Yeah, well, we do a pre-recording anyway, so there's still some people to come in and do stuff.
Yeah, there'll be some that won't be live just because, work and life and stuff.
Adult stuff.
Yeah. Non-fun stuff.
Yeah, but then it does help me buy more knives, so.
You seem like self-conscious about the Forbidden 13 thing now that I've said that.
Yeah, now you've mentioned it, I never want to wear this t-shirt ever again.
I've done my job. That's all I wanted to do was just make you self-conscious. Just get some electrical tape and put over the top.
Hang on.
Right there you go. Much better.
Read this one out, John.
All right, number 30. What added feature does the RCB Appalachian Jack have? A, screwdriver. B, flint. C, pry. Or D, glass breaker. I likes the Appalachian Jack. I likes it a lot.
It says a lot when my free roaming internet was better than yours.
My connection was great.
My leg has gone dead. How many questions are there? Another
questions.
10.
How many
questions are there?
There's 40 total.
Slippy.
Okay. That's odd.
Number 31.
Oh, no, it's because he's got 1,000. I got it. It's a little slow there. There we go.
What steel is on the Rough Rider Wasp series?
Wasp series.
The Wasp. One of them angry bees? 440B.
Have you ever been stung by a wasp?
I have, many times.
Me as well.
440A or VG10. Luckily, I'm not allergic to them, because I definitely would have been
Where did you get
dead
stung
by now. I've been stung on the face and on the arm.
I've been stung on the face too. That explains a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got inside my glasses.
That's so retarded.
Where the little earpiece is, the little ear rest, or ear rest, nose rest.
Oh, and,
yeah, they got trapped in there and stung me as I was trying to, free it. Son of a bitch, my nose was all swollen.
So just buzzing around in the little gap in your eye.
Hurt like hell.
Hurt like hell.
It did. It hurt. I was mad. I was very angry.
Toad's got the right answer for this one.
E, pop metal. That's correct.
Okay, 32. What object? Just read the answer. What object does Buck cut tests in old advertising?
Yeah.
A, Randy's finger. B, a bolt. C, a nail. Or D, a branch.
got to be A, man. It's got to be A.
We all know it's A. We all know it's the correct answer.
A for double point. No, unfortunately, if you answer A, you will not be rewarded, sir. But it is very funny.
If you guess A, you will not be getting the 4 points.
You're getting 0 points.
Look at this.
Have one go up my shorts as I was sitting down. Oh, peanuts. Oh, no. I tested a buck on my finger. Yeah. That's not smart, Randy. You probably tested the buck on a lot of people, not just yourself. I'm guessing. I'm guessing.
What is the name of old timers largest stockman? Yeah. Senior, Grandad, Lumberjack.
I'm not a granddad
Papa
yet.
Bear.
I'm not. That's a lie. I am a Papa Bear.
You're definitely one of them senior citizens too.
Not. You got to be 60. What? 62 or older. What makes you a
senior citizen?
What year?
Being however old you are.
No, I'm not there yet. Tell you right now.
I'd say 60.
60. I think officially, when you can like collect Social Security, is it makes you a senior. So I don't like 62. I don't know what year it is, but whatever it is. Hello, fellow knife nuts. MB's in the room.
Hello, MB.
All right, so that's enough time for that one.
Is a broadsword considered a traditional?
Well, probably.
It's legal to carry around in the UK. I would as well. I would definitely carry a broadsword if it was legal.
That's the museum carry, right?
It's the museum carry. EDMC. Everyday museum carry.
Did you skip one?
No, I did not.
What was 33? Oh, okay.
I read it down.
All right. Sorry. All right, number 34. Are you reading it or me?
You go for it.
All right. What does the SD stand for in Victorinox Classic SD? Is it A, secondary device, B, small design, C, shrunk down, or D, screwdriver? I think it's B because they wanted to make something special for Judd to carry.
Judd's full-size carry.
Mm-hmm.
Number 35.
Yep.
What is the name of the Buck 501? Prince, Squire, Duke, or Baron? Slippy small design. What are you trying to say? I think I'm no longer small because I was taller than Judd. So therefore I'm big.
100%. Yeah, they stood side by side. It was obvious that you were taller.
I could have rested my drink on Judd's head.
Drink? Your chin, you mean?
No, my drink. Like I could put a bottle on his head and it had been about this high.
Oh, well, anybody could do that. I thought maybe you could put your chin on top of his head.
Maybe not quite chin.
Yeah. I think my wife and Judd are the same height. That's pretty freaking ridiculous.
So technically then you're married to Judd.
No. Just the same height. And I can rest my head or chin on her head. So I could, if he's the same height, which you say is what, about 5'5", something like that, right?
Yeah, 5'5", 5'6", maybe.
100%. I could put my chin on top of his head. All right. So what can tobacco brand did Old Timer use to promote? A, Prince Andrew, B, Prince Albert, C, Sir Walter Riley, or D, Old Squire? Old Squire.
No need to worry, MB, if you missed the start. There's
we're going to be going back through all the questions very, very briefly at the end, but it's going to be rapid. So you guys got to write these answers down on the piece of paper if you're coming in late. And then you're going to have a form to fill out. You want to put the link to the form again?
Yes, sir.
No, we've got a couple of people All right, so that's the form you're going to need to fill out in order to officially enter into the trivia contest. And again, we'll show what the prizes are for those that may not have seen that. U.S. prize is this wonderful Desert Fox Copperhead, and also some other little surprises that I'm going to throw in the box. And what do you got?
I have. Before that, though, I want to say big thanks to Mike Curtis. He's gifted 5 memberships. And we have Randy's
Wow.
WSG was gifted a membership, James Alton, Dean P, Bama Blades,
Nice.
and Philip W. Mike, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Fantastic, Mike.
So the UK prize is this Victorinox camper with white scales on. So the camper has the saw, 3-layer design, excellent tool if you're going camping.
That's a very nice prize. I like that. Both are
Number
really
37, both top
beautiful
prizes. That's a really nice copperhead.
Okay, so next question.
37.
What aquatic critter was used as a shield on GEC knives? Is it A, a dolphin, B, an otter, C, a catfish, or D, a beaver? There you go. What was that?
Number 38.
What was that clanking noise?
What? Oh, there's some work going on in the house.
Oh, okay. Sounded mom dropped some silverware.
No, sounds like someone's getting beaten up. Someone got hit with a wrench.
Oh, some rattling at the door now. You're next.
Yeah, you're next, son.
Randy has arrived. He's at your door. Coming for you, bro. Coming for you, bro.
Y'all got any of them Band-Aids? 38. What brand of knives has the slogan, "One knife, one life"?
Yeah.
You have Brother.
Johnny.
Real Steel.
Here's Johnny.
San Remo or QSP?
San Ran, QSP, Real Steel Brother. I'm almost forgotten the answer to that one.
No, we had a real tough time with that one.
No, we didn't. We did not. I knew it. We did argue about it because we got confused.
Yeah, we did. Number 39.
What triple R, in other words, Rough Rider Reserve knife, is made to look like a sow belly? Is it A, the Buckaroo, B, the Hoedown, the C, the Roundup, or D, the Wagoneer? Hint, I have one. I don't know about that. I've never seen it.
Okay, and this final question, number 40, is worth 5 points.
Yep, 5 pointers, so make sure you don't miss this one.
What knife brand's tang stamp looks like a candelabra? Michael May, Author Wrong and Pete, Ashley Harrison, or Arthur Wright and Sons?
Where is Pete, by the way?
I haven't seen Pete for a long time.
He didn't come to the lives. Very disappointing. He just got gifted a membership, El Phoenix. He just got gifted the membership by Mike Curtis.
Okay, so I will post in the Google Doc one more time.
Yep.
If you've made a note of your answers, or if you want to start going through, feel free. We will quickly run through the questions again in a second. I just send it straight back to the start.
Right. So make sure you put your name and your email in there to get started with it. It'll tell you what to fill it out. right? And that's the email that you're going to use for our contact. So that's where we'll be notifying the winners, to get their mailing address from them. We can't mail the knives if we don't have your mailing address. So we'll let you know that you won and respond with your mailing address, and we'll send it out. But again, if we have ties, which I kind of anticipate, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have ties.
Probably gonna have some ties, so we'll have to do like a number pick thing here at the end, probably to break the tie. But go ahead and get those forms filled out. There's, like I said, 40 questions. You gotta run through that.
Yeah, all the questions and all the multiple choice answers are on there as well.
Yeah,
So
all the
you haven't got
questions.
to come back and forth. You can just
Yeah, you
head
don't have
off,
to
do
go
it,
back.
come back.
Right. Everything should be on the form that you need.
Yes, Jess, she's got a point. Only 12 likes. Shame.
That is a shame. What's going on? We need to smash
Come on,
that
people.
thumb. Hit the lick button. Hit that lick button.
So we'll just sort of slowly run through the questions. Oh, we have a rogue Paddy.
Oh, we do? Has he come in late? Thanks, Patty. Appreciate that.
So we just sort of flick through the questions. We won't sort of read them out. I'll just flick through them on the screen every couple of seconds so you can hit that lick button. You just got to look at the questions one final time. And then, do we say when the questions are done, give 5 to 10 minutes for the questionnaire to be filled?
Yeah, we'll give it like 8 minutes. How about that? That's a good little.
New member Byron Kennedy. Thank you, Byron. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Byron. Thank you, Byron.
So we got question 1 up there. Question 2.
I can read the question.
Go for it. Read them out.
How old is Slippy's first Swiss Army knife? Is it 12 years, 9 inches, 14 stones, or 16 years? Hopefully you can eliminate 2 of those responses. Number 3, how many total views does Slippy have? About 374,000, 231,000, less than Randy's kills. That's hard to believe. About 169,000. Good for 1 point. Number 4.
Elon Reese, it is a 180SX, Nissan 180SX.
Oh, okay. What nickname has been given to Singing Toad? Is it Invisible Toad, Sourbelly Moose, Tardy Toad, or Total Jackass? Number 5, what 3 blades are on a most Stockman's? Clip pin sheep's foot, clip coping sheep's foot, spay, or clip sheep's foot spay? Who is the current CEO of Buck Knives? Tom, Hoyt, CJ, or Chuck? Who currently owns Old Timer Knives? Taylor's, American Outdoor Brands, SMKW, or Phil the Rougeneck? What was the 2019 case fault pattern? Is it the small Congress, small center jack, Texas jack, or the Barlow? Number 9, what is the weight of a standard Buck 110? Is it 7.5 to 8.1, 7 to 7.3, 5.8 to 6.2, or 6.6 to 6.9?
Paddy, I can't even sit up yet. He was complaining last night that his legs were killing him.
Oh, did he do a lot of walking around?
A lot of walking.
Yeah, you need to go start golfing again, Patty. Get those legs back in shape. What year was Rough Rider founded? 1994, 1991, 1995, or 1999? Number 11, what city's famous steel was given the name Steel City? Or what city famous for steel was given the name Steel City? A, Soligen. B, Texas, which it's a state, so it can't be a right answer. C, Hangzhou in China. D, Sheffield in England. Number 12, where was Lord Wharncliffe raised? Was it Worcester, Westminster, Wortley, or Whitecross? Number 13, where are case knives made? Bradford, Pennsylvania, Utica, New York, Titusville, Pennsylvania, or Batavia, Illinois?
Byron, $2 donation. Teacher, my pen ran out of ink on question 3.
Oh, no, teacher. You have to bring extra, Byron. We've told you that at the beginning of the year. Now, here's your pink slip. Go to the principal's office and get another pen. Question number 14. What is the correct spelling of Rough Rider knives? Is it A, with the I, B with the Y, C no one knows, or both A and B? Question
Welcome,
15.
Mrs. C. First time here. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by.
Hello, Mrs. C. What city in Japan did the Higanakami originate from? Is it Kyoto, Miki, Osaka, or Yokohama? Number 16. Where were the first marbles knives produced? Was it Ohio, Pennsylvania, Michigan, or Connecticut? Number 17. What pattern has 2 identical Skinner blades? Is it a moose, Texas Jack, muskrat, or half Congress? Number 18. What is the model number of the Old Timer Junior? Is it the 12 OT, the 108 OT, the 33 OT, or the 34 OT? What sack is identical to the Huntsman but with a Phillips? Is it the Traveler, the Fieldmaster, the Climber, or the Mountaineer? 20. What year did Victorinox buy Wenger? Is it 2005, 1999, 2013, or 1974? Number 21. What is the only Rough Rider reserve knife to have natural material handles? Is it A, Swayback, B, Kayak, C, Barlow, or D, Quillcliff? No one told me there'd be a test. I know. It's hard. Knife history is hard. Number 22. What handle material was on the first Rough Rider that TK bought? Was it amber jig bone, white smooth bone, smooth synthetic, or D, socket bone? Question number 23. What is the only series of knives Slippy has a complete set of? A, is it his marbles? B, cinnamon stag bone? C, queen socket bone? Or D, none? No, I think it might be D, folks. No marbles. Question number 24. What brand slogan is there? A little cowboy in all of us. What brand slogan is there as a little cowboy in all of us? A, Moore Maker. B, Rough Rider. C, Arizona Cattle. Or D, Roper. Question 25. What shape of the shield is on the latest old timers? Is it an octagon, pentagon, hexagon, or a circle? Number 26. What came included with Rough Rider Moonshiner series? Is it A, bottle and opener, B, flask and barrel, C, boot and playing cards, or D, a miniature steel and coin? Number 27. Who designs the traditional knives for rose-craft blades? Is it Savannah Swags, B, Brian Wilhoit, C, Andy Armstrong, or D, Marty Stewart? Yes. Number 28. What does the XX signify on case knives? Tested twice, double X rated, 20, or extra extra? Number 29. What shield was on the Outdoorsman series of Rough Rider knives? Acorn, diamond, rifle, or propeller? Number 30. What added feature does the RCB Appalachian Jack have? Is it a screwdriver, a flint, a pry, or a glass breaker? Number 31. What steel is on the Rough Rider Wasp series? Is it 440B, T10, 440A, or VG10? Number 32. What object does Buck cut test in old advertising? Is it Randy's finger, a bolt, a nail, or a branch? I'm going to go with A.
It's definitely Randy's finger.
Number 33. What is the name of the old timer's largest stockman? Is it A, a senior, a B, granddad, C, lumberjack, or P, Papa Bear? Number 34. What does the SD stand for in Victorinox Classic SD? Is it secondary device, small design, C, shrunk down, or D, screwdriver? Going with B because that's what Bud would or Judd would need. Number 35. What is the name of the Buck 501? Is it a prince, a squire, a duke, or a baron? And we have home maintenance going on in the background there. Question number 36. What can tobacco brand did Old Timer use to remote? Is it A, Prince Andrew, B, Prince Albert, C, Sir Walter Riley, or D, Old Squire? Next, number 37. What aquatic critter was used as a shield on GEC knives? Is it A, dolphin, B, otter, C, catfish, or D, beaver? It was a squirrel, E. Question number 38. What brand of knives has the slogan, one knife, one life? A, Brother, B, Real Steel, C, San Renmu, or D, QSP? You submitted? Okay. We'll be looking forward to that. 2 more guys. What Rough Rider Reserve knife is made to look like a sow belly? Is it the A, Buckaroo, the B, Hoedown, C, Roundup, or D, Wagoneer? And the final question, and then one worth 5 points, is number 40. What knife brand tang stamp looks like a candelabra? Is it A, Michael May, B, Arthur Wrong and Pete, C, Ashley Harrison, or D, Arthur Wright and Sons? There you have it, folks. So get your entry submitted, and we'll give it like 8 minutes from right now. So we're at 1:05. So at 1:13 and a half, we'll call it good, and we'll see who the winners were. Remember to put your whether you're in the U.S. or the U.K. Those are the two eligible countries to win. You must be 18 older to win. And what we'll do is we're gonna, once we get a form submitted to us, we'll look at that and see who had the most correct points, most points based on the correct answers, and pick a UK winner and a US winner. Again, the knives to be won, we have the US winner to be winning this Copperhead, and the UK winner is the Victorinox Climber, right?
Camper.
Victorinox Camper in white with the saw blade, yeah. So, hopefully everybody had a good time with the questions. I thought they were a lot of fun. We had some real fun. We had some fun with coming up with some of the answers.
Some of the answers. I think Total Jackass is one of the pinnacle. Is one of the best ones we came up with.
It says Toad looks like I'm attached to another object by an inclined plane wrapped helically around an axis. I'm completely confused by that response. I'm not sure what he's referring to there.
Mike Curtis, thank you very much.
Mike
appreciate
Curtis,
it.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. Mike, you've been great. Just fantastic donations today. So thank you again for that. He's donated like 5 subs and at least $10 or more. So thank you guys for all the donations. 53 out of 100, just like back in school. Well, yeah, that's better than half. And they are weighted questions, so you may have done better than 50%, actually. All right, so we have another about 4.5 minutes, I want to say. What else you got for us while we wait?
Would you like to see some of the knives I picked up?
At the Blade Show.
Yes, sir. Blade Show, yes. I'll save the best one for last.
Shop Show, actually, 2023.
2023 Shop Show.
If you haven't already check out our footage that we got from yesterday, we did a little bit of filming from the show. It was kind of difficult, but we did kind of the best we could with what we had.
Yeah, we did what we could. We think we did an okay job. Okay, so my first sort of pickup was a little tiny buck. I believe it's the Lancer, which is the 305. It's a little USA-made buck.
That's cool.
Kind of hard to see the tang stamp on there, but it has the chevron pointing to the right, which I found out was 1987.
So yeah, pretty old one.
But it has a hell of a snap on these blades still.
That's older than you, right?
It is. It's 4 years older than me.
You were born in 91, correct?
91.
There you go.
Like, just exceptional snap on the blades, and I didn't take that much cleaning either. It's still, for that age knife, you can't really see. There's a little bit of dirt in there, but the blades are immaculate. Excellent snap. For a little tiny knife, it does get a little bit hung up occasionally, but for a knife that old, not much what you can expect. So that's the first one. That was a buck 305. I also picked up a 34 OT USA made, and this one is nearly as good as new old stock. There's no box, unfortunately, but the fit and finish of it is fantastic. A little bit of patina on some of the blades, but they're still there in good shape, not worn down like the 8OT I have. Still decent snap. The clip blade is a little bit weaker than the two, but that's probably the blade that was used most on this. But it still has enough snap for it to be usable. Still springs back up. And I also picked up, I think this is a 1971 case medium stockman. Does have this peach seed jig on it, but it's been carried and loved, and it's why I sort of picked it up. Just how smooth the bone has gone. Someone has carried this for a long term, like a number of years, and worn it down, pocket worn the proper way.
Right, that's right.
Yeah, and I haven't really sort of cleaned it up much. I just sort of washed out the dirt. I've sharpened it, and that's pretty much how I'm going to leave it. Decided I want to leave it as natural as I could. So all the blades have a bit of patina on them. But another really great pickup, and the blades still have a fantastic snap for a knife that old. Really great snap, walk and talk on these. And then really the star of the show, Tony Bow's sow belly in ebony wood. Has that propeller shield on there. Randy, is it brown or I believe it's brown, Randy.
Yeah, it's brown.
Yeah, I've scrubbed it and scrubbed it. It's definitely brown. But this was definitely the star of the show for me. Judd, I would show you Soddy, but it's all packed up, ready to go. The ebony wood on the back.
That was a beautiful sodbuster, Judd. I really like that.
I love the sheep's foot blade on these, especially on the sow belly and on the large stockman. They have a really chunky sheep's foot blade. And then we have the blade that no one wants to look at. And then, of course, we have the clip point blade with the Tony Bow's signature on there as well. If I can get that to show. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Just immaculate. And it was in the box as new. It's never been used. Comes the original box, all original paperwork. It was still wrapped up in the little bit of tissue they come in as well. Just absolutely fantastic. And it cost me 50, and for that over here in the UK is an absolute steal. Couldn't help myself with that one, John.
No, I would have bought it immediately if I'd seen it.
Yeah, as soon as Judd pulled it out of the box, said, "Slippy, I've got a sow bale," and I just said I want it. That was pretty much how it went.
Yeah, that's Tony Bow's one too. Awesome.
Yeah, MBDC also picked up I think it was a teardrop. Was it a swayback or a teardrop, MB? I think it was a swayback. Swayback in like a teal sort of color. So that guy had so many case knives, like a ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
Like loads of used ones for cheaper prices. But then on the back, you had this little 5-drawer cabinet, all full of them in boxes. Just a ridiculous amount.
All right, so we just hit the 8-minute mark.
Excellent stuff.
So let's start tabulating some stuff here.
Sure. So I have, how many responses have we got? Just let it load up a second. 12 responses so far. It's just loading the responses. So the average was 67.75.
Okay, so don't feel bad if your score was right around there. That's the average score.
Talk amongst yourselves while I try and find out who had the most.
Yeah, so Judd's saying we actually found each other's knife at the show,
yeah.
So
yeah,
that's kind of funny. And MB got a swayback jack in sea green. Elon says the average is 6.7 inches, actually. Byron says, I'm really glad everyone who went had a great time at Sharp Show because it looked like y'all were having a lot of fun. And Baxter says he thinks he didn't do too bad on the quiz if the average was 67 or something like that, right? 65, 67. What did you say the average was? I don't remember.
67. Okay, so we have, I'm going to count them off. But of the 12, we have Tim's School of Fish as 93. He's USA.
Wow. That's him by himself?
Him by himself.
Tim's School of Fish. Okay. 93 points.
We have Carving Steel USA with 82 points.
Carving Steel 82. Okay.
Now
he's in the US as well, right? Carving Steel was in the US?
Yes, Carving Steel was in the US.
Okay.
Randy also had 82.
He had 82, okay.
Retro Stew is next with 53 points for the UK.
53, okay.
We have 74 points, James Alton, who is the US.
Okay.
We have another 53, who is Radar, who is playing for Baxter's Blades. That's US.
Okay.
68, Dean P in the US. Baxter's Blades, 67 in the US. Singing Toad playing for JO Ventures, 73. And Common EDC got 82 for the US. 28, MB EDC for the UK. James O'Malley. James, what country are you in? Because you haven't put a country down. He got 58.
He's US.
US. So it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, Retro Stew and Tim School of Fish.
Yeah, Tim School of Fish. Tim. We just met Tim last week.
Tim absolutely nailed that.
And he was awesome on the live, too.
Yes, Retro, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's the UK brought the average down. And what it is, again, is Retro Stew's won another one of my giveaways.
Yeah. Stu
You're making a habit of this, Stu.
Yeah,
you're making a habit of this.
You're saying the UK brought the average down. I just don't think they tried as hard, that's all. All right, so Tim, you need to contact, or you'll contact Tim, let him know that how to respond with your mailing address, and he'll pass that on to me, and then I'll mail your knife out. And Stu,
I already have Stu.
You already have Stu's address like 5 times already. Right? So congrats to the
really
winners.
Really appreciate you guys coming along. It was a lot of fun. Something very different that we've not done before. I'm not gonna lie, it was stressful at some points trying to get it to work.
Yeah, it's kind of complex in terms of trying to come up with a way to make it where we could have it tabulated for us. Otherwise, we'd have been trying to write down everyone's answer, and it would have been a mess.
It would have been an absolute nightmare.
Yeah. So, I guess, are you the only one representing Canada? Is question for the chat. I don't know. I didn't see Galen in here today, so maybe. You might be. Yeah, well, I think it's probably true, because it's like, who's going to Google all the answers? So, and some of them, you had to know because they were like related to the channel. So, like, for example, the one where what was the first handle, or what was the handle material on the first Rough Rider I bought? It's the white smooth bone. You only would have known that if you followed the channels.
Yeah, so they're sort of like some of the inside jokes as well, like Tardy Toad, things like that.
Yeah. He was a tardy toad today, James was. Yeah, you did good. You did good though, James. So
yeah, we had some really close ones. It's just, unfortunately, Tim destroyed a lot of you.
Yeah, he did a great job. But I know he watches our channel quite a bit, both of us. So
yeah, he's a regular commenter and viewer. He's a great guy as well.
Yeah, he's been catching up on all the old ones too, I think. So congrats, Tim. And Yeah, as soon as I get your address, I'll ship that out. Probably be Monday if I get your address in time.
Yeah,
And
when we
it'll
get
come
off
in the
this,
box. It'll come in the box too. I just didn't have the box handy to show. But from the Desert Fox series. And somebody reminded me, which is kind of funny. I don't know if anybody cares, but that Rommel was called the Desert Fox. If y'all remember that, and somebody had to remind me that a Nazi was the name of the knife. So kind of chuckled at that. But anyway, there you have it. Desert
Elon couldn't
Fox.
find any answers in his encyclopedia.
Ah, yeah, that's tough. Internet and such.
Would have been a three-way tie if it wasn't for Tim. Unfortunately, Randy, you're correct.
I'm glad it wasn't a tie.
Tim just dominated it.
Destroyed it.
Right. Any final words from you, John?
Oh, Rommel wasn't a Nazi? What was he, MB? I thought he was. German carrier officer. Carrier officer? I don't know.
He was German. That's good enough.
He was a Nazi. But anyway, okay. So Victorinox. What was it again? The camper. Yeah, the white camper.
Camper.
So that one's going to Stu, and this one's going to Tim. And congratulations on the winners. Thanks for coming in today, guys. Hope everybody
Really
had a good
enjoyed
time.
it. Had a lot of fun. Have some more sort of unique stuff coming up in the future, so make sure you join us again on a Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon here in the UK.
Right. And good luck to you guys going on to RJ's lives today. Both of us have other obligations today, so we won't be on there, but we look forward to watching the replay of the guys that get to go on, and hopefully they have a good time. I know what Toad's going to be on. Randy's going to be on. Uncommon's going to be on. So Jake's going to be on.
And Gunslinger Carl as well.
And Kalen, right. Okay. I didn't see Kalen in here today, but see the other three guys. So good luck to you guys. Have fun over there on RJ's, and we'll be back next week, 10:30 a.m. Central Time, 4:30 p.m. UK time.
Correct.
For Slippy, I am Thrifty. We will see you next week. Take care, guys. Until next time.
Thanks again. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.